King-in-waiting. Queen hands William historic new role, made Harry cries like a baby in Montecito. Prince William has carried out a historic role on behalf of the Queen for the very first time today. In his position as Colonel of the Irish Guards, the Duke of Cambridge presented new colours to the military unit to rightly celebrate their many achievements at Windsor Castle today on behalf of Her Majesty. The colours are considered symbolic as they constitute a regiment's honour and represent its devotion to duty, and traditionally the presentation involves a parade and an inspection by the Queen, or a member of the royal family, who may also give a short speech. Presenting colours to military units has previously been carried out by the 96-year-old sovereign, or her sons Prince Charles and Prince Edward in the past. In a speech at today's presentation, William said, "I am speaking to those guardsmen, and indeed every one of you assembled here today, when I say that I am immensely proud of what you have achieved. The indomitable family spirit of the mix remains your hallmark, and I know that the support and devotion of the regimental family remains as strong as ever." The Irish Guards will troop their colours at the Queen's official birthday parade on June 2, which opens the Platinum Jubilee celebrations. When asked by Mr Wootton about the Queen's remarkable comeback, Mr Jobson said, "Well, look, the palace has known for some time that they've got to pace the Queen. This particular thing for London, in particular, the Crossrail project is huge. Absolutely, huge for millions and millions of people. It's got her name attached to it too. You know, she would have moved heaven and high water to make sure she got there for that. And I think that the way she performed was brilliant, as we saw at the Windsor Horse Show as well. The Queen has earned every right to conserve her energy for Platinum Jubilee celebrations," Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's biographer has said. Royal author Omid Scobie said it is time for the heir to the throne, Prince Charles, to do the heavy lifting. Mr Scobie highlighted how the 96-year-old monarch was in her element as she attended a Jubilee equestrian extravaganza over the weekend. Days earlier, the Prince of Wales stood in for his mother at the state opening of Parliament due to her mobility issues. Mr Scobie tweeted, "The Queen has earned every right to conserve her energy for celebratory moments that the nation can enjoy alongside her. Now is the time for Prince Charles to do the heavy lifting." Prince Harry and Meghan Markle never wanted to appear on the balcony of Buckingham Palace with the Queen for her Platinum Jubilee celebrations, a friend of the pair has claimed. Omid Scobie, who penned a biography on the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, says the Harry had discussed the possibility of not being present for trooping the colour at the Mall in London on June 2 with Her Majesty. He said despite this the couple are very keen to be part of the arrangements in the coming months, including the Thanksgiving celebrations at St Paul's Cathedral. This comes after a sensational statement from the Queen last week stating the pair, along with Prince Andrew, would not be invited onto the balcony for trooping the colour, the spectacular start of her long weekend of commemorations. Following that, the Sussexes released a statement that they would still fly from California with their two children, Archie, 3, and Lilibet, 11 months, in June. Writing, Scobie said the news that the pair would not be appearing on the balcony with Her Majesty should not come as a surprise. As is often the case, the reality is much less severe when you hear that Prince Harry had already spoken with his grandmother about the possibility of not attending trooping the colour long before last week's announcements, he wrote. He said the pair were very keen to be part of the Jubilee celebrations, but that both sides thought it would be more appropriate not to have the Sussexes on the balcony. Appropriate